Despite growing calls to shift power in philanthropy, most funding still fails to reach grassroots groups with the flexibility they truly need. Since 1994, Global Fund for Children has been working to change this. As an intermediary funder, we don't just distribute funding. We build trust-based relationships with community-based organizations to create real change for children and youth. And it all starts with our approach to finding grassroots organizations, a process that we call scouting. Join our team in East Africa as they scout for new partners for Thriving Through Play, an initiative that uses play to support the mental health and resilience of children in refugee and host communities.
Scouting 20 partners for this initiative. These partners will be based in Kenya and Uganda.
So how does the scouting process work?
We use various avenues. On the website, we have a section for expression of interest, where organizations who've heard about GFC can submit their profiles, answer basic questions about who they are, where they are located, and what they do. But beyond that, if we have to find really great organizations, we have to go beyond the ones that have found us. We have to find those organizations that nobody knows about. So we canvass the internet, where the third way that we find our partners is we have a very strong network of our alumni partners, who know how we work. So we ask them, say, like, we are starting this initiative. Do you know any organizations within your circles that is doing this work? And they make recommendations.
Knowing that we don't do proposals, we get organizations maybe that express interest or that are referred to us. And most of the time when you go through these organizations and you read about them online or what they have shared, you don't get the full picture. There's so much more that is left unsaid. So scouting helps us to get to the ground, to know these organizations a little bit more, to get to know things that could not probably be shared online or everything, get to see where they work, get to understand the nuances, and get to see our alignment a little bit better.
This process, the scouting process, lays a very good foundation for a trust-based relationship. So scouting matters a lot, especially when you talk about building trust.
When scouting, we reflect on each organization's founding story and community experience, who they serve and how, their long-term vision, structure, and whether there is room for capacity building to reach their vision through investment. Taking a trust-based approach is essential for these relationships to thrive.
This model is very, very important to the trust-based philanthropy because most of these organizations are the ones doing the most work in their communities, but they are ones that are overlooked. If I'm just going to rely on conversations over the phone or on Zoom, there's a likelihood that there's the power balance, and most of the things, most of the needs, most of the weaknesses of the organizations are going to be missed. But by finding these organizations, sitting with them, and understanding, making them at ease as you talk to them, you open up about who you are, and that process builds that relationship that is very crucial in organizational development.
Once the community-based partners are selected, they are welcomed into a cohort of organizations working in similar contexts, where collaboration is encouraged from the start. We bring these organizations together to deepen their understanding of Global Fund for Children's approach, build new collaborative ways of working, and spark opportunities to learn from each other. This is more than just a grant. This is more than just funding. This is the beginning of a trust-based partnership that celebrates the expertise of the partners based on a collective vision to create a world where all children feel safe, supported, and valued.